Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to Age 40 Years again. Finally getting some videos out. My gosh, I have been bad about getting some stuff out lately. It's like you get into the summer months and I have kids and we have a lot going on. There's a lot going on with work. Man, I was behind. So I did a little catch up, shot some videos. Hopefully you saw a few of them. And then I shot a video of this bottle. Elijah Craig 15 year. And you know what? For some reason, no audio. Great. Guess I'll have to drink it again. So here we are. We're going to do another review of Elijah Craig 15 year. I don't know what happened there. It doesn't really matter. Because this is a fun one to review anyway. I got this from Tina, of course, at Clyde's. This is a 15-year expression from Elijah Craig. I've had the 18-year, which is, I believe, a 90 proof. I did not care for that. My argument was it needs to be a higher proof point. So, 90 proof Elijah Craig 18-year was okay. Didn't think it was great. Definitely didn't think it was worth the price. This is a 15-year. I was excited about this one because this one is barrel 126, single barrel, of course, age 15 years. But the proof point on this one's 54% alcohol by volume or 108 proof. Now that's a good step up. That's 18 points up from that 18 year. And I'm excited to see what we got here. I say excited. I've had it. So I kind of know what we got here. You can tell there's some missing. Shared this with some friends at a blind. One of them really liked it. One of them really didn't. That's okay. I enjoy sharing it. $150 bottle. Of course, age stated, Elijah Craig. I really am a big fan of Elijah Craig. So we're going to go ahead and get into it and see what we think of the Elijah Craig 15 year. Now, I planned on having this out when other people were getting their reviews out just because that happened to be when I got it. And then my microphone from my good friend Phil just failed me. Oh, man, that nose is good. That's a big nose. That is robust. Just punch you right in the face in a good way, though. I mean, seriously, that proof point definitely helps. But if you want to explain to somebody what cherries in whiskey tastes like or smells like, that's right there, man. That's cherries and strawberries and oak. That is so good. That is a fantastic nose. Oh my gosh, look at her just on the glass, just hanging on there. Just hanging onto the sides. I'm sure there's a name for that. I can't remember what it is. Now this mash bill's, I got a few notes up here, so that's why I'm looking over this way. 78% corn, 10% rye, 12% malted barley, 108 proof. Amazing nose. Amazing nose. That is like a cherry cobbler just punching you in the face. That's so good. That's hard to argue with right there. I mean, shoot. I don't usually get too excited over a $150 bottle of whiskey, but my God, that is a great nose. Let's try the palate. Chewing on it a little bit. Oof. God, everything that happened on the nose is happening in my mouth. It's a weird thing to say. I don't. Oh, I don't even know how to put that into the words. That is so good. That is just coats the mouth. Man, that is viscous. Not viscous. Viscous. Can't remember. It's thick. It's like drinking cheesecake with cherry just drizzled all over it. It's it's got a little bit of spicy in it. I mean, not like rye spice, but just like cooking spice, baking spice, allspice, clove. God, that thing is not quitting. And then the finish kind of quits. Not really, but it's not the most robust finish that I've had. But it's I mean, it's well balanced. When you come with that strong of a nose and that strong of a palate, man, to also have that kind of a finish just punch you in the face like that, I think it's like a nice, like a pump the brakes, back off a little bit, and let's just show you what we just delivered. Let you sit here and just kind of savor it a little bit. That is really good. I mean, listen, I don't get surprised too often by whiskey. I feel like kind of know my lane. I went into this thinking, well, let me back up. I told you I'd already had it, already done a review. I knew coming into this review that I was going to like this again. I was a little jaded by the fact that the audio didn't work, so it's been probably 3 weeks since I shot that video. Damn if I forgot how good this is. Now, I think in the original one I talked about, which you'll never see, or, well, you might see it, but you wouldn't hear it. What I talked about was I came into it expecting it to not be very good because I was so disappointed by the 18 year. And I came into today even thinking, I mean, I know I like it. I know I do. But will it be as good as I remember it being when I reviewed it the first time? And I don't remember how much I liked it. I don't remember the score I gave it. I can't hear myself giving a score, and I don't hold up a number like it's Jeopardy. But damn, that's good. I mean, that might be my favorite whiskey of the year. That might just be up there as my favorite whiskey of the year. I love that pour. That nose is just, God, cherry cobbler. I don't feel like I nail a lot of nose, but I'm going to high five myself on that one. High five myself, no friends. I feel like I nailed that one. That is cherry cobbler hitting you in the face. Oh, God, it's good. It's really good. Let's go back for another palate. Yeah, I mean, shoot. What are you going to do with that? Here's the thing. I generally don't enjoy recommending bottles that are over $100, right? There's so much good whiskey under $100, under $80 that it's hard for me often to justify saying, yeah, go spend $150 on a bottle. Which then leads me to what sometimes makes some bottles so special when there's hype, it's expensive, there's age, there's a renowned distillery right here with Elijah Craig. I mean, come on, Heaven Hill. Damn. I just have to say that this is one of the biggest deliveries of a high price point whiskey that I can recall. Up there for me, for my profile, with some of the Bardstown Discovery series. I loved the, let's see, I guess we'd be in like I think it was the 12, was last year the 13 and the 12, I can't remember. But I loved all of those, fantastic. And they are a little bit of a premium. I think they're right around the $150 range too. I would love to find another one of these. This is so good. I need to slow down on it because, Sharon took three plus ounces to some friends. No regrets there. Share your whiskey. Share your whiskey. Don't hold it. But if this one's going to sit at my house, I'm going to take my time on it. I do a modified brief review called Sip, Savor, Secure. Need to get back to a few of those. Haven't done one in a little while. But that is really, this is a secure. The nose is a secure, the palate is a secure, and the finish is secure. It's as complete a whiskey as I've had in a while. That is so good. Last year I was really high on the Bomberger's release. And this year, I mean, look at the color on that. It just looks like cherry. Looks like cough syrup. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Anyway, let's get to the wrap up here. I am, for the second time, blown away. I'm going to give this a 9.1. I'm not really sure what would push it higher, to be honest with you. I just have to leave myself room in case there's something up there. So 9.1 is an outstanding score. I'd push it maybe 9.2, 9.3. Doesn't really matter, tenths of a point. Hard to say that it does. That is so good. I would buy that again 100 times over for $150. Now, am I going to buy 100 of them? Absolutely not. We don't have that kind of funding here at age 40 years, but I would buy a second one for sure. So all of you out there, if you come across this at a reasonable price, could not recommend it more. Great bottle, great nose, great palate, and a finish that lets you enjoy what you just experienced. So, man, with that, it's good to be back with y'all. It's good to enjoy some fantastic whiskey, and we have an early running for Whiskey of the Year in age 40 years here. So with that, I'll remind you, always, please drink responsibly, and cheers.